What up, Detroit? It's Rob Parker, and coming up next on Shop Talk, the fellas debate whether or not LeBron James should leave Miami in the Big Three and go elsewhere. Also, Greg sits down with comedian Kevin Hart, and we have a sneaker challenge you don't want to miss. Classic Stoudemire's. I bet you ain't seen these before. Shop Talk starts right now. Some people think the best place to talk about sports is on the radio. No way, no how. It's in the barbershop. I should know. I'm a sports analyst. Detroit is a 5-point favorite. Devin, save your money, I know. And I own a barbershop in Detroit. And the cats in the barbershop, they think they know everything about sports.
Get ready for Rob Parker's Shop Talk. Real sports, real talk.
This is Shop Talk.
Welcome into Shop Talk on this Saturday. I'm Rob Parker. Let's get the show kicked off with Getting Rob, where you get my take on the 3 biggest sports stories of the week. We start with Tiger rookie manager Brad Ausmus, and after losing a game on Wednesday afternoon, Ausmus jokingly, in a poor way, when asked about dealing with his frustrations of the Tigers losing, joked about going home and beating his wife. He, of course, quickly apologized, and I think hopefully he'll learn a lesson. There's just no way you can joke about domestic violence and things like that. I think he was trying to have a little levity at the moment, but it just wasn't a smart move. This week, the U.S. Patent Office rescinded the trademark license from the Washington Redskins, saying, of course, that the Redskins logo and team name is demeaning to Native Americans. And this, to me, looks like just another step in the right path of eventually getting this team name changed. I just don't get the controversy with Daniel Snyder, the owner. It only makes sense. Plus, in his own city, the Washington Wizards, they changed their name from the Washington Bullets because of all the gun crimes and things that were going on down in D.C. This change makes sense. And finally, the USA soccer team is in action on Sunday against Portugal. Don't forget, the U.S. coach said that they wouldn't probably make it out of the first round and had no shot at winning. They get a miracle win in their first game, and now they're playing Portugal, who's missing 2 big players. So who knows, maybe the miracle can continue for the USA. Now it's time for the big debate. It's sponsored by Bob Maxey, the only Ford and Lincoln Mercury dealer in downtown Detroit. To reach him, call 313-392-9200 or visit them on the web at bobmaxeyford.com. All right, the NBA Finals is in the can, and the San Antonio Spurs bludgeon the Miami Heat. Now, of course, all the big talk is what's going to happen to the Big Three in Miami, and what will LeBron do? Should he stay in Miami or should he go? I'm the one saying he should go. He should go back to Cleveland, Cal, and go make amends for when he walked out on everybody. And the biggest thing he can do right now is try to help Cleveland win a championship.
No, I don't agree. I'm a huge LeBron fan, and I don't want to see King James jumping from castle to castle like some hobo with no home.
That's legit. Zach B, you with him?
It's not that. Yeah, it's about legacy right now. That's what it's all about. I mean, at this point, he should stay because at this point, that's what the greats do. Cleveland is over with. He did what he did. He made the decision, but it's time for him to man up, do what he got to do, stay where he got to stay, and if you want to be the man, let you build around.
But Tez, if he stays and Miami doesn't win, I think it diminishes what happened in Miami. For years to go by and he never wins again, it will not look right. I don't see where they win again in Miami.
Think about it like this, though. Think about the amount of pressure that will be on him if he doesn't deliver a championship when he goes to Cleveland, if he goes to Cleveland. I think that would diminish his career. Cleveland has never won anything.
Well, there you
go. So imagine if he went there with Kyrie, they have a team, he doesn't deliver, and all the Cleveland fans are like, oh, he won in Miami, but he can't win here.
Totally disagree. I look at it from this standpoint. He has 2 championship rings in his pocket, so he doesn't have to worry about his career of playing and never winning, okay?
But he has to worry about Cleveland.
No. But now you want to build your ultimate legacy. to go to Cleveland where they haven't won since Jim Brown ran the football. If you could go there and deliver, now people say to you, not only did LeBron win with a super team, he went back to Cleveland, built a team, and won a championship. Now people would talk about that.
No,
you're
terrible.
not buying
No.
it?
Let him stay down in Miami. Who cares about some legacies as a Cleveland that's like that? You in Miami, you got the big three.
You can't build a
them
legacy
down.
though in Cleveland. In Miami. What legacy? You just put together a super team and you won 2 out of 4 championships.
That's still good. We still got 2 rings out of that
2 out of
4.
4?
I don't care. We got rings though. You started with none.
Think about it. Okay, San Antonio took them 7 years before they won another championship. The Lakers won 5 over 9, 10 years. You know, hey, to expect them to be the Bulls, the Lakers, or the Boston Celtics is a ridiculous notion. But the reality is this: the man needs to stay where he is, and they need to and suck it up and let Pat Riley put players around him, and then do what he's got to do.
Absolutely wrong, Zach B. I'm talking about, you want to talk about legacy and being a great player. If he's that great guy you keep thinking he is, if he went back to Cleveland and won a title, he would be elevated so high, higher than even the Miami status. I'm talking about you're playing for your legacy. You have Kyrie Irving, right? All-star guard. You have the number 1 pick in the NBA draft coming, and they have cap space to go get another player to add. That's a better situation than Miami. How is it not?
I don't think his psyche will be able to handle that pressure of delivering a championship since forever. We all saw with LeBron how he collapses.
And if they don't win in there, I don't think people look at it from the Cleveland standpoint because they've never been able to win. I just think if you go to Miami and stay in Miami and don't win again because Dwayne Wade's old and because Chris Bosh is soft.
But here's the deal. If they all opt out right now, Miami potentially has more cap space than most teams in the NBA.
No, they don't. Not how. Opt out to take how much money? Well, yeah, but they got to sign back, though.
If they all opt out, they will have more money to sign.
I'm going to say right now, I don't believe he's going back to Miami. I'm going to say I believe LeBron James wants to make amends in Cleveland, and he's going to return home where he has that mansion, where he has all his family and friends, and he doesn't want to go down the rest of his life that he can't walk and be in his hometown without people looking at him sideways. You watch and see. I believe he's going back to Cleveland. Check out the Shop Talk Rundown. Here's what's coming up.
Do you or anyone you know have less than perfect credit? Has less than perfect credit prevented you from getting the auto or home loan you're looking for? If so, contact United Credit, a national leader in credit restoration and education. Having less than perfect credit can cost you thousands in additional interest and fees, and even higher auto insurance rates. With over 10 years experience, they have earned an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and have achieved results for thousands of satisfied clients. Let them help you restore your score and get the credit you deserve. Call them today at 877-274-7654.
Hey boys and girls, it's time for the Southfield Beachwoods basketball camp. Ages 7 through 16, come learn basketball fundamentals. Weekly sessions begin June 16th and end August 25th. To register, call 248-796-4670 or go to their website at www.cityofsouthfield.com. If you need work done on your car, truck, or van, take them to the pros at Expert Car Care. They offer free inspections and guarantee the lowest prices in town. Expert Car Care has 2 locations, 7 Mile between Myers and Wyoming and 8 Mile between Mound and Van Dyke.
You want flavor? Come to City Wings, 2896 West Grand Boulevard. Call ahead or order online, 313-871-2489, or go to citywingsinc.com.
For the best alterations in town, go to Sam's Alterations on Southfield Road in Lathrop Village, 248-552-9950. Sam also has a great selection of men's suits. Sam's the man. Now it's time for Homeboy Highlights. This week's Homeboy is Angels pitcher Matt Shoemaker, who is from Downriver's Wyandotte. Matt was robbed of a chance to pitch his first complete game in the big leagues Tuesday night. But it was Mother Nature, not the manager, who gave the Angels right-hander the hook. Shoemaker threw 94 pitches over 8 innings, giving up 2 runs and 5 hits while striking out a career-high 10 in an eventual 9-3 win over the Cleveland Indians at Progressive Field. But just as Shoemaker took the mound to warm up for the 9th inning, it began pouring, and the tarp was rolled onto the infield. Matt Shoemaker, you still are this week's Homeboy. Now it's time for the big debate. All right, here's debate number 2 for the show. Lucy Lee, an 11-year-old, qualified for the U.S. Open and teed off on Thursday, but before she even got to the course and was ready to play, there was controversy on whether or not the 6th grader should have been able to play. Some people, even the number 1 female golfer in the world, did not believe that she belonged there. Mo, do you think Lucy Lee should have teed off on Thursday?
No, I don't think so. She's only 11 years old, and this is in a group of elite golfers. That's like an insult to them, you know? We're going to let the 6th grader come in here. We're going to play golf with y'all just to compete with y'all.
But wait a minute.
What is it for?
Wait a minute. She qualified, Tez.
So
right?
Qualified, I mean, clearly she's good enough to play, so you can't knock her for her
Who brought her
talent.
to the qualification round?
Well, but what did her parents? And she, she played and qualified and was...
I mean, what a great opportunity for an 11-year-old kid. I mean, who cares if she's 11? She's a child prodigy. If you can play the violin and perform at the Philharmonic at 6 years old, then you should be able to play in the U.S. Open.
And the same thing, Cal. You see child actors, all kinds, doctors, kids 17 years old become doctors. Why in the world would you take away an opportunity from an 11-year-old who obviously is talented?
No, she should have an opportunity. If you're a pro, you're a pro. It doesn't matter how old you are. If I qualify and I'm 6, I should be able to play. It doesn't matter.
Mo,
No, I don't think so. No, that's terrible.
Mo, you have a little boy. If he was talented enough to play, why in the world would you deny your kid a chance to play? What would be the reason?
And she shot a 68. Right.
No, you need to be at home, okay? You need to be at home doing something else. You ain't be out here running around with these adults playing golf and stuff. No, that's terrible.
Man,
No.
that just makes no sense.
When you're ready, when I feel like I feel like you need to develop a little bit more, and then we develop a
But
little
that's
bit more,
why
then
they
you can
do
go play.
That's how you qualify.
I got a
That's
13-year-old, and she can play in the U.S. Open. You go on out there and do your thing, baby.
So get her feelings hurt? That's right, you won't hurt her feelings by
She,
playing
trust
with
me,
like
at this
Tiger
point,
Woods, Jack Nicklaus.
At this point, as long as she's played, she already knows about winning and losing, because you wouldn't be here. We know how hard golf is, so you got to give her credit. All I'm saying is, I think it's an honor and a great privilege to be able to play if you qualify, no matter how old you are. More Shop Talk is on the way. Stick and stay, Detroit. For the best sports coverage on the web, go to theshadowleague.com. Coverage with a cultural perspective. Check it out.
The best haircuts in Detroit are at Sporty Cut.
Home of the $10 all-even haircut. Hey, Teak, don't take too much off. Come on!
7 Mile between Outer Drive and Myers, Sporty Cut.
If you need work done on your car, truck, or van, take them to the pros at Expert Car Care. They offer free inspections and guarantee the lowest prices in town. Expert Car Care has 2 locations, 7 Mile between Myers and Wyoming and 8 Mile between Mound and Van Dyke.
You want flavor? Come to City Wings, 2896 West Grand Boulevard. Call ahead or order online, 313-871-2489, or go to citywingsinc.com.
Hey boys and girls, it's time for the Southfield Beachwoods basketball camp. Ages 7 through 16, come learn basketball fundamentals. Weekly sessions begin June 16th and end August 25th. To register, call 248-796-4670 or go to their website at www.cityofsouthfield.com.
If you're looking for good food, go to Beans and Cornbread, the heart and soul of Southern cooking. 29508 Northwestern Highway, Southfield. 248-208-1680.
Do you or anyone you know have less than perfect credit? Has less than perfect credit prevented you from getting the auto or home loan you're looking for? If so, contact United Credit, a national leader in credit restoration and education. Having less than perfect credit can cost you thousands in additional interest and fees, and even higher auto insurance rates. With over 10 years' experience, they have earned an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau and have achieved results for thousands of satisfied clients. Let them help you restore your score and get the credit you deserve. Call them today at 877-274-7654.
The Rivals Professional Football League Game of the Week is the Detroit Cougars versus the Akron Blaze, Saturday, June 28th at 7:15 in Mount Clemens. For more information, call 586-942-0978 or go on the web at rivals2014.com. All right, now it's time for Trash Talking Twitter. This comes from C. Carter 313MC2. WTF is going on with the Tigers? They're stinking up the joint. They're now out of first place. What's up with that? If you want to trash anyone or anything in sports, hit us up on our Twitter.
You better mind your mouth or get that boot. It's a simple thing.
Time to change gears. Here's Hip Hop News.
Hey, this is your Uncle Bill, and this is the Hip Hop News. The Lifetime Network recently announced its plan to turn the life of R&B singer Aaliyah into a TV movie. But the family of the late performer does not approve of the channels producing the biopic about her. TMZ reports Barry Hankerson, Aaliyah's uncle and owner of her label, Black Crown Records, is upset Lifetime did not contact the family about the movie. Hankerson also expressed his desire to have a film about his niece to be a full theatrical motion picture and not a television production. Hankerson adds the family will try to block any use of Aaliyah's music in the film, and they have hired an attorney in order to get the movie shut down completely. In other news, battle rap has officially gone mainstream. Fuse TV is set to air the new reality show, Road to Total Slaughter. The 4-episode program will feature 8 participants vying for a chance to compete at Eminem and Slaughterhouse's upcoming Total Slaughter event. Slaughterhouse members Joe Budden, Crooked Eye, Joel Ortiz, and Royce the 5'9" will serve as judges for the battle presented during each episode. And finally, The Game talked about why he will not appear on ESPN's First Take. He says, they calling and they want me to be on ESPN First Take. They want me all over ESPN. But it's 2 conflicts. Number 1, I'm biased towards the Lakers. I will not talk about any other team except the Lakers. Number 2, my name is Game, so I'm going to fumble over a lot of words. I can't talk about the game, and I'm the game. All right, that's it. That's the news. Back to Shop Talk.
It's Shop Talk's Cut of the Week.
Cut of the week, brush wave taper. Got the back faded out. As you can see, nice line up. I also hit him with the Celebrity Black, if y'all don't know. Photoshop ready. Take a look at that. Blended real nice in the back. Got the waves. Real nice and crisp.
More Shop Talk is on the way. Stick and stay, Detroit. If you need work done on your car, truck, or van, take them to the pros at Expert Car Care. They offer free inspections and guarantee the lowest prices in town. Expert Car Care has 2 locations, 7 Mile between Myers and Wyoming and 8 Mile between Mound and Van Dyke.
You want flavor? Come to City Wings, 2896 West Grand Boulevard. Call ahead or order online, 313-871-2489, or go to citywingsinc.com.
The best haircuts in Detroit are at Sporty Cut.
Home of the $10 all-even haircut. Hey, Teak, don't take too much off. Come on!
7 Mile between Outer Drive and Myers, Sporty Cut.
Do you or anyone you know have less than perfect credit? Has less than perfect credit prevented you from getting the auto or home loan you're looking for? If so, contact United Credit, a national leader in credit restoration and education. Having less than perfect credit can cost you thousands in additional interest and fees, and even higher auto insurance rates. With over 10 years experience, they have earned an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and have achieved results for thousands of satisfied clients. Let them help you restore your score and get the credit you deserve. Call them today at 877-274-7654.
For the best alterations in town, go to Sam's Alterations on Southfield Road in Lathrop Village, 248-552-9950. Sam also has a great selection of men's suits. Sam's the man. Now it's time for At the Movies with Greg.
I'm in Las Vegas. From the casinos to the clubs, the pools, and the strip bars, it's still the #1 destination for couples to do the craziest thing of all, get married.
Are you in the adjoining suite?
Once the door closes, you can barely hear a thing.
Gentlemen, how are you?
How you doing, man?
Good.
Good to see you, Greg.
Good to see you, too. The happy room? Everybody's happy? Having a good time?
Fun.
Just like laughing throughout the whole movie?
That's how you get through these days with great energy, Greg. You gotta laugh. You gotta have fun.
Right.
Make each interview different.
That's right.
That's the key to it.
Because my question is, and I've been throwing this off to everybody, why is it, when you get it in your mind that you're going to Vegas, you've got this great plan. It never works out that way. Ever.
That's actually true in real life. Because every time I take money to Vegas, let me tell you something. Let me tell you my dumb plan. I go, okay, babe, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm not taking the cards. I'm just gonna take cash. And if I lose this, I'm done. I don't know
I'm willing to lose this.
How do I find a way to get to the bank? Hey, I don't have any idea. I don't have any cards. But what I want you to do is call this number. They're going to fax you something. And you can wire this to the casino. And that way, my line of credit opens back up. It's like, it never goes wrong.
No.
Think like a man, too.
It's still deep! I can't smoke!
It's like finding Nemo with this dude. Should we help him? Nah.
Now it's time for the debate challenge. Today we bring in Henry from the East Side, and we're talking about the legacy of Miami's big three, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and of course Chris Bosh. They did get to 4 straight NBA championships. They won 2, and Henry, some people are disappointed at the big three and what they accomplished, but are you buying that it still was a good run, even if they never play together again?
Yeah, it was a good run to me. I mean, 2 championships out of 4 years. There's a lot of teams that don't even win 2 in 10 years. So it's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, but Henry, come on, let's be honest. This team was put together. Don't you remember the press conference? LeBron, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. And if you want to be special, at least 3 in a row. I will give you, if the Heat were able to win 3 in a row, I'd have to acknowledge them. I can discount this now because they didn't get there.
Well, that's a true thing. 3 in a row is special, but 2 out of 4 years, that's special too, Whether they stay together or not, they still accomplish something. Something's better than nothing.
But wait a minute. With that firepower, they put together a super team. That's what they did. They were supposed to do something that we hadn't seen before. When you get 3 players in their primes of their careers coming together, and they just were average. 2 out of 4, that's just 550%. That's not great.
Yeah, that's real. 50% is pretty good. Like I say, you have teams that don't win 2 in 10 years, So 50% is good, and maybe if they were to stay together, they probably would win a few more. Maybe not 3 in a row, but probably 2 more in a row. That'd be pretty good.
Henry, you're easy to please, because if I'm telling you, if I'm a Miami Heat fan, I'm not happy. But let's just be honest. They almost lost last year if Kawhi Leonard makes a free throw at the end of the game. And I'm going to say they won the championship. I'll give them that. They won 2. LeBron has the monkey off his back 2 times. I got you. But this was not as special as it could have been. And you know what? They cost Pat Riley a lot of money because he couldn't even make any money off that three-peat that he has, trademark.
Well, I'm not a big Miami fan. I'm a San Antonio fan. But I say, you know, they accomplished something last year. They won. You know what I'm saying? He hit the big shot, and they won. So everybody actually kind of forgot how close it was. You know, as long as they win, you win by 1, you win by 10. Win is a win. You know, we got it. Let's
Henry,
move on.
I appreciate you joining in, but once again, you did not win.
Here's the Instagram shop of the day. It's the Players Den on West 7 Mile Road in Detroit. If you want your shop featured, send us a picture to our Instagram account.
Now it's time for a segment we call What You Sportin'.
What You Sportin' is sponsored by Bob's Classic Kicks on Woodward in Detroit.
This week we welcome back Mo for a second week, trying to make an unprecedented 2 victories in a row. But Mo, I got something for you. I have the Stoudemire's Classic. Look at that. Beautiful trim, the red, the white, the gold. Those things are sweet.
Yeah, all right. Well, then I got the Kobe Cheetahs, fast. You know, and I got these on like I can just run with the wind. Look at this. Look at the print on there. Look at the orange and the yellow and the colors on that. You know what I'm saying? That's nice, right?
Man,
nice.
They look right. Look at this. But these, look at this. The structure, the form, the fit. These can go with so many things. You can't wear those cheetah things with a lot of stuff.
These right here are once like limited edition type stuff joints. I got them off you right here. You can wear these with anything, really, anything.
Those are sweet. You know what? For those though, I got a bag of Cheetos for you. I am the winner.
And don't forget, for the best sports talk on the radio, Monday through Friday, listen to Sports Night with Parker and the Man on WDFN AM 1130, The Fan. And if you want to advertise on Shop Talk, give us a call, 313-948-6100.